Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all had a good day. Today we will be reading to you a few original poems. How was your day, Modric? I hope good.
Thank you. It was amazing.
I believe you have a poem for us.
Yes. Um, a poem called Again. It's good for the beginning. My inner dialogue is different from yours, but maybe in its essence, not as much. The pandemic jailed both of us indoors. We both have been deprived of human touch. Let's go on video and show each other gifts, expressing joyous laughs and hugs. We'll spend our time creating poem gifts and make some plans to meet thereafter. We'll touch white wall beside my chair and ask you playfully to do the same. I know we are not really touching, I'm aware. It's a discontent-inspired touching game. The screen would show us joining hands. What does it feel like? Soft and warm. Let's use that optical illusion in our plans to make this isolated universe transformed.
Adorable. I
Thank
love
you.
that poem. It's a really good poem. So, I will read to you now a poem that's called You and Me. You and me, together, we will live forever as two poets, writers of tender love letters. You and I, forever, we will live together. Some days will be bitter, but none will remember them. They'll just see writers. You and me, together, we will live forever. Some days will be better and they will be brighter than all that is bitter. Oh, within each other we'll always find shelter. You and I, together, we will be forever. Just as those love letters will be read by others in forever after. You and me together, we will live forever. We will be remembered as love storytellers that never been surrendered to all that would sever or love from each other. You and I, together, we will live forever. We don't touch each other, but in constant fever from passion's river, O mind love's shivers. You and me forever, we will be together. We'll never surrender, and they'll remember us as timeless lovers. Us within each other's, we will be forever, on earth or the other, entire together. We will be forever throughout time together as two flies in ember embracing each other. You and me together, we will be forever.
I like that poem.
Yeah. Thank you. I leave the floor to you.
Okay. The next poem is called Nodric. I'm listening to sound waves of 963. It made my dragon to fly free, named Modric, who is also me. He comes at times when I need peace, when turbulent at heart. My Modric, nice to see you here. You feel when life is hard. He gently lands beside my bed, inviting to climb on. We fly together to deep space. He makes all troubles gone. My Nodric is so kind at heart. He loves me, even when I sin. With his golden shiny smile, he gives me wings to sing. I love his touch. I love his eyes. He is my soulmate beast. Together, we repaint this world in colors that I have missed. My dragon flew into the sun, then rested in my hand. My dragon, thank you. You have made all troubles turn to sand.
Wow. Wow. I'm left speechless. Wow.
It's an older poem. I wrote it a month ago, or
So,
2 months ago.
I have another one here. Fair poetess, you made me fall in love with you in ways that no other life would. You came as the last light into my grove, piercing through the branches of the dark wood that surrounds the last vestige of my life, last remain of hidden secret gardens forgotten after too many strives. There you gave one last light to my organs. There you turned a hard rock into a heart that cannot live away from you apart. However, as sun rises and sun sets, your mere presence is the light of my day. Our voice together becomes a duet, while your light dims, and I try to delay the last spark of my light from vanishing into the deep dark void. Eternal night, I do not want it to be happening. You are my lasting light, making life bright. When the sun sets, I tremble at the void. In the void, alone, darkness invades all. Obscurantism cannot be avoided. As I die again at every nightfall. If only I could avoid my darkness and instead look at one image of you.
That's that's gorgeous. Uh, my next poem is called A Glass Figurine. I used to believe that the glass figurine hidden from me in the attic is more precious than a diamond ring because it's fragile, unique, more aesthetic. If I dropped it, I wouldn't, but if it would shatter into countless pieces, I could never replace it because every other figurine has something it misses. I still believe that the diamond ring offered to me by many is less precious than a glass figurine, even if for you it's not worth a penny. I will treasure it with all my heart, will not drop it or lose it, because people are fragile like that. We just are. We don't choose it.
Okay. A noir shadow formed from two silhouettes, melting within each other through a sweat. Opposites, like pictures in black and white, that have become one through the play of lights. One is a she, the other is a he. They play with their hands and kiss each other and seem to belong even though they are free, and at their own fingertip they shudder. One can only imagine what they do beyond our sight in the shadows far through.
I like that poem. So, uh, the next poem is called The Calm Gardener. He stood all by himself under the broad oak's shadow, keeping his passion out of sight, looking at her in the meadow. She was joyful under the sun, planting seeds in her garden that later would grow to the sky and blossom with white and yellow flowers. Flowers would drip sparkling dew each time she came in the morning. Her lips would taste flower petals, all juicy, fresh, and adorning. She could go on like this forever, becoming a flower that eats petals, drinking the morning dew droplets, while under the oak grew nettles, and he kept standing by himself under the broad oak shadow in growing pain from nettle stings when she was joyful in the meadow. Happy birds that lived in the oak sang their joy in their summer light glow. She moved closer to hear their songs and saw him all alone in the shadow, in pain from the wild growing nettle. He still welcomed her with a smile. His dark eyes were kind and gentle. She looked deep into them for a while, then invited him out of the shadow to her flowery garden of joy, and together they tasted morning petals. They still have all their life to enjoy.
And that will be it for tonight. I hope you all enjoyed it, and you will come back for the next reading we do. Have a good evening, good day, good night, wherever you are.